Hello everyone and welcome to XCOM, Terror from the Deep, the Impossible Challenge. What makes this so impossible, I hear you ask? Well, we're going to load a saved game, and the saved game of Yay is where we're going to be starting. I'm just going to demonstrate a few of the things that will be happening in this Let's Play. The first is that this base here, Sealand, will be the only base that we're going to be using throughout the campaign. The second difference is we will not be saving at all in either Geoscape or Battlescape. We'll be doing a little bit of saving here and there just to make sure the game doesn't crash on us, but that's really the only reason. We'll not be using those as a life system because if you are, you might as well just give your troops 100% accuracy. We're also going to be selling our 2 Barracudas immediately. Not because this is not for a nerf reason, this is purely because I need to sell those sub-pens like right now. We're going to be having some issues with enemies attacking us immediately, so we need to sell these Barracudas to just get them out the way. There we go. And we sell those sub-pens. A bit more of a defensible position. The final constraint is that we'll only be allowed to use items in this list here, with the only exception of Gorse weaponry. That's right. Only these weapons here will be available to us during the campaign. So we're going to need to get to grips with them. So we're going to be using lots of particle disturbance grenades and Magnapack explosives. Magnapack explosives are quite powerful. We'll need plenty of them. And we'll get some thermal tasers as well. Sorry, chemical flares. I've already got some thermal tasers from memory. So I've recovered a few sonic weapons. We don't need them. Quite literally, we just don't need them. So we're going to sell all of them immediately. These sonic pulses and the vibro blade. And we'll keep the ion beam accelerators because we need them for later. But we're not going to need any of that lot. The only exception we'll eventually have is the Avenger when we need to finish the game, but that's later. So now that we're going to send out our Trident to intercept this crash site, it should be an auto recovery. So what do you reckon, eh? We're using humanity's technology. Yep, see all the aliens were killed in the sub-crash, auto recovery initiated. That was our third crash site. The first UFO exploded over land, the second was a real mission, and the third was a mission here. Now, of course, we've got to do something right now. It's just very important, and that's name the soldiers. Some of them I've named after my own characters, which is great. We're going to continue to follow that lead. I'm not sure if I like being this person, though. We'll just see how we go. So we're going to call this person... I should have thought about names before I started. We're going to call her Pistol Whippin' Chick. There you go. It's a good start. Stefan Claus we shall call... Tank Hunter. Oh yes, so good. Tatiana Bakovich. We're going to call her... Janice, because that is an intimidating name. Boris Bakovich. We're going to call him, because it's a family, we better call him Janice as well, just to make sure, you know, there is a family thing going on there. Andrew Smiley shall be renamed to being Duck. Because you've always got to have a duck for morale. And Rodrigo Quevedo should be known as Brave Soul. There you go. Feel free to suggest names as the missions ensue. Cynthia's got a bit of experience of 2 kills. And Wogan has a single kill. And he is the ensign of the squad. So far so good. We're going to see if we can squeeze a few more Aquanaut in as well. No, we don't have enough living space. That's absolutely fine. Okay. As you can see, the additional equipment has arrived. We're going to just perform a little bit of inventory management. By equipping the submarine, we can remove some of the extraneous equipment. While I will repurchase a launcher shortly, I need to just deal with it now. We're going to sell these Magna Blast grenades because Magnapack explosives are just better. Because we need all of our equipment, we're going to have to do things properly. So we're going to sell all of these grenades. And of course the torpedo launchers. That's good. We could sell a few of these bolts for now. The reasoning for all this will become evident very shortly. Okay, that's good. Living quarters are done, and the research is complete on the medikit. Let's allocate research. I think we need to start learning about the Gorse rifle. Oh yes. We can now produce the medikit. we will immediately stop production on both the Gauss rifle and the Gauss clips and begin a medikit. Hopefully, we can get one done in time. Unfortunately not. As I said, this is the impossible XCOM challenge. We begin with a base defense in the month of January, 17th of January indeed. An alien vessel has touched down nearby. Our base is in severe danger. As per standard procedure, all non-combat personnel and functional XCOM subs have been evacuated. Aliens will enter the base via the submarine gates or via the airlock. Defend the base and its vital installations at all costs. This is a fight to the death. If you click on the abort mission icon, you will concede defeat and lose the base. And all of XCOM forever. Oh yes. So we're going to begin, and as you can see, that little bit of inventory management has proven well. The pistol whipping chick, armed with a pistol, and now a thermal taser as well. Cynthia, armed with grenades. Tank Hunter. Wogan. Wogan actually should be granted a heavier weapon, because he's got good strength. Janice, and the other Janice. I'm hesitant to actually give these guys the ammunition, but we'll see how they go of it. Duck, I actually require the pistol, because I'm a pistol weapon man. Quicksilly, yep, she's doing well. Brave Soul, I actually will backpack some thermal tasers here, because for those who haven't seen the other video, this is an Aquatoid retaliation mission, and we'll need the thermal tasers to deal with the calcitines, because they're quite resistant to the high damage put out by the taser. So they're quite vulnerable to it. As you can see, our Coelacanth gas cannon has received a free reload. So here we are at the outset. We've got a few people upstairs on the left side, and everyone downstairs on the right side. And immediately off the bat, Cynthia starts in full range of an enemy alien, which will immediately incapacitate. It's a good start, Cynthia. I think the best move for you is to hide immediately. We'll see what's around the corner. I've immediately spotted an Aquatoid that way, but what's over this way? Many Aquatoids indeed. Okay. While there's an Aquatoid there, that guy's not facing us. These people are facing us. If Cynthia ran through that door, he'd be shot immediately. So we need a more careful ploy. The Brave Soul will now be deployed. And bravely shoot this Aquatoid in the back. That was a good brave move there. Cynthia, unharmed by that attack. And the Brave Soul, doing the right job. If Cynthia turned around, that would use 5 turn units. Unfortunately, he can't backstab this Aquatoid this turn. What's the second alien you can see? Ah, it's a calcitine down there. That's not a threat at the moment. The advantages of losing those sub-pens mean that, apart from a weird few stragglers down there, we should be reasonably able to develop some secure areas in the corners of these two hallways. If we can fall back to those positions, I'll be quite satisfied. Quicksilly needs to get downstairs and get here. And of course, Wogan, good friend of Quicksilly, ready to get and support her in this endeavour. Downstairs we go. Let's get you down here, Wogan. All of his time units are exhausted. Quicksilly has plenty, but I'm not quite brave enough to send her straight out there. My concern is that, well, we don't have control of this corridor at all. We don't even have visibility of the corridor. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the Coelacanth gas cannon to poke its head out, so to speak. We definitely have control of this corner. We've got a large number of operatives. Janice, as well as Janice, or over here, as well as the Duck. So between Janice and the two Janices and the Duck, we should be quite secure. I believe it's my time to shine, and we'll fire an auto shot against this Aquatoid. Excellent work. So now duck into this doorway and get shot. Unfortunately, it happened. Means there's multiple Aquatoids over there. The one that we could see hasn't actually moved. The tank hunter is in a dire strait. Don't worry, I'll revive myself in the future. But for the moment, we can now see that there are 2 Akratoids down there, one of which has just claimed my life. There's no line of fire for the tank, but we do know that one of them has already fired. Alright, it seems to be clear, the corridor, for the moment. So let's reposition quicksilly. Cool. All this talk about defensible structures and stuff is complete rubbish. I mean, look at it. The aliens have spawned in the complete wrong corner. This is a living quarters. They're not meant to spawn in living quarters, but they have, so there you go. Alright, tank hunter. You know what, let's get bold. It's a good start. Now the choice is another shot, or to get you back into cover. I think cover is the better choice here. Fortunately, he's not able to get back into the door. Apparently that will take more than 4 time units, which is a bit weird, but hey. So we'll crouch him instead. It doesn't mean he'll leave him a bit exposed, but that's okay. So far we're only down 1 operative, and we've killed a decent number of aliens. So let's get Janice into this little cubbyhole. We'll also get her to prep a grenade. Alright, we'll get the other Janice. My concern is when the molecular control attacks start occurring. If we end our turn within the line of sight of the aliens, they'll be able to use molecular control. This is not good. There's one alien, one operative we've forgotten, and of course, it is the pistol whipping chick. This pistol whipping chick, hopefully she's not going to get confused by these stairs. Oh no, she's okay, everyone, she's okay. Okay. Now she's in position. There's definitely nothing down that corridor. Cool. Hopefully that stays that way. We do know for sure that they're in that doorway. Now Cynthia is the choice here. We now know that the corridor is clear. Apart from that one alien at the end, but that's okay. We're not too frightened about that single alien. We'll actually get our armor facing in that right direction in order to attract the right side of fire. I think this door here is where Cynthia should go. Excellent work there. That way he's hidden because the door will automatically close at the end of the turn. And yeah, it's just far more sensible positioning, I think. We've got Brave Soul to sit there. No doubt the aliens will advance upon our position next turn. I think this is a good turn 1. We've only lost 1 operative to reaction fire. Okay. I'm happy to end the turn there. Obviously the operatives will... the aliens will move around a bit. If you think I'm going to throw a grenade down that corridor, you're absolutely right. Although, I do like being able to reveal the aliens like this. For example, we can now see this person over here. So Brave Soul will crouch and then fire. And kill 3 aliens with 1 shot! Good on you, Brave Soul, look at you! 65% accuracy, you missed, but you did so well. Oh, 3 aliens down in a single shot. Anyone out there, Cynthia? Apparently not. Okay. Quicksilly sees no enemies, but this is no cause to be cautious. So what we're going to do is use these proximity grenades. Throw one right here. It's a particle disturbance grenade, rather. So we'll leave that there, and we'll take a step back. And another step back. We'll get Wogan to also face this direction, because as we know there are aliens over here. We don't know if they're in this area yet. We can flush them out later. The pistol whipping chick also needs to come down. She's a bit encumbered though. We'll get her to drop her Magna Pack explosive. It's quite heavy. How are you doing for time units? You can get in that door. Get in the door. Excellent work there, pistol whipping chick. Okay. Is there any more we can do? So far we've done a lot of positioning. I want to actually kill this alien down here. I think it's a time for the vehicle to do that. Excellent. While it was an idea for us to do it using other means, it was probably the safest means, because the tank was already there, it hadn't provoked reaction fire. It's a shame we got no thermal tasers though. A part of me wants to use a flare. We don't have any chemical flares. Sorry, I said thermal taser. If it had a chemical flare, I'd throw it down there, but I don't. So what I'm just going to do is just probe it out carefully. Get that tank hunter in there and turn him around. There you go. So now he's reasonably defended, but we can just continue to interdict this area. There may be aliens upstairs that we don't know about because they're spawning in the wrong modules. So that happens. So Janice will need to come further down. And of course, drop his extra ammunition. We don't need that. We'll probably drop the thermal taser as well. And we'll get the duck to guard here. Crouching as well. The duck has pretty decent reactions actually. We'll get the vehicle to move slightly forward, allowing a clearer line of fire at any aliens that come through the door. So we'll give them one more turn and we'll call it a video. Lots of aliens outside that door of where Cynthia is. How are they going to find him? That proximity grenade serves us well. A large number of aliens destroyed in a single blast. Additional shots fired against us. My instincts of saying that there are more people in the living quarters was a good one. Wogan and Cynthia will need to take him out. Fancy that though, hey? Oh, there's some molecular control. Disappointing, but it happens. The tank hunter has gone berserk as a result. Spinning wildly in place. It would have been helpful to actually have available, to be honest, but hey, it happens. This whipping chick gets out there and is not killed immediately. This is a good thing. The tank cannot see any aliens immediately. Cynthia can though. In fact, he's in a prime position to do a double stun. Oh, he's not. Doesn't have enough time units. That's okay. Shoot him in the back. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough time units to retreat. He's in a bit of problems. It was a glorious attack, but he should have done an auto shot instead. Hopefully we could save him. Let's turn Quicksilly around. It's a good start, but we need to get someone down there to open the door. Wogan does have full time units though, so what we'll do is we'll get Wogan to open the door. And then fire immediately. And then move. There you go. And then Quicksilly can shoot herself. Rather, fire herself, not shoot herself. Excellent work there, Quicksilly. Quicksilly and Wogan becoming a great team. Okay. As we know, there are additional aliens to the south. I think it's time for Janice to use that proximity grenade of hers. Is she able to get into position where she can throw it this turn? The answer is quite simply no. There's no way she can do that this turn. So we're going to have to just get her out the way. So, the brave soul. Can you see anyone else out there? You can't. Okay. What we're going to do is call it a video, and when we come back, there'll be more XCOM, Terror from the Deep.